For Paws for Ability is located in Xenia, Ohio, and we are a nonprofit whose mission is to train and place service dogs with children and veterans with disabilities. So at For Paws, it truly takes a whole team of people to make our mission possible. We have our vet department, who I know you'll be speaking with later. And so we have over 500 dogs in our training program at any given time. And our vet department is responsible for the care of all those dogs while they're still in our training department.
Dr. Ruth Keller. I am the senior veterinarian here at Paws for Ability, which is a nonprofit organization in Xenia, and we provide service dogs for children and veterans that have medical need of them. Absolutely. So it can vary a little bit as far as kind of what degrees you want to get ahead of time. So when you're looking at vet schools, you want to look at what the kind of prerequisite classes are, depending on what school you're looking at. So they're generally the same. It's a lot of science requirements, biology and chemistry, and some math and physics in general kind of ahead of time. It depends on the school. So some schools, if you do those prerequisite classes, you actually don't need to have any type of degree before vet school. You just have to have those prereqs filled. For my path, I went to undergrad for 4 years and got a Bachelor of Science before vet school, just so I would have that degree ahead of time. So I did get my bachelor's before vet school. So I was in undergrad for 4 years, and then vet school is 4 years more on top of that. I'd have to think about it. So we can do up to 10 appointments a day. It's not usually that heavy, where we're scheduling where the fosters are actually coming in. But then we also still have the dogs that are here in the kennel. So if our staff notice any problems, then we're taking a look at those dogs for the dogs that are just here on site. So in a given day, I might have my hands on up to kind of 30 dogs in a day, 30 to 40, just depending on kind of what's going on in the day. So I worked in small animal practice, so just dogs and cats for several years before joining the team at For Paws, and I've been with For Paws for about 5 years now. Both in small animal practice and at For Paws, both jobs are rewarding, kind of being able to take care of animals. I really enjoy what I do here. It's kind of the ability to really feel like I am giving back and making a difference. So I am responsible for the care of any dogs that are in our program, that are in our kennels or out in foster, kind of working their way up to being service dogs. So getting to kind of take care of these guys and then getting to see them placed with their families is definitely the most rewarding part, is kind of that graduation day, every class, getting to hear the families, like what a difference this dog is going to make, and kind of knowing that I got to be a part of that journey along. I think it is important, the kind of science requirements that kind of I referenced at the beginning, just making sure that if it's something you're interested in, you're looking at like kind of the websites for those vet schools you're interested in, and knowing kind of what the prerequisites are to make sure you're kind of staying on track with that. Some of the schools, like again, there's some that are real kind of general, general chemistry is going to be kind of for every school, you're going to have that. But one of the schools I applied to wanted a public speaking course before vet school. So there's a few other kind of random ones. So it depends on what school you're looking at. So making sure you're paying attention to that. And then as well as for the vet school application, at least when I was kind of going through and applying, they want veterinary experience and animal experience, which isn't just, I took my dog to the vet. It's, what kind of level of experience you've had. So for me, it was I actually helped out at a horse barn, like grooming horses, and then as well as I did have a part-time job in a veterinary clinic, so I was kind of getting the a little bit of animal experience as well as veterinary experience. So there is like a certain number of hours of experience that you need when you're applying. Other than obviously, kind of making sure through school you're kind of up on your science classes, I think the skill I picked up the most just from like summer jobs that I had that weren't even necessarily veterinary related was being able to communicate well. So as much as we all say we want to be vets or vet techs because we love animals, there's still a big part of communicating with actual people that's a part of that. So kind of knowing how to deliver information and being able to kind of confidently do that and communicate to other people.